Hi, Scorpios! Ooh, I've missed you. I'm so glad to be back, and I'm so glad you're watching this video. It's been so long. So, I am going to be doing monthly readings. And here we go. We're doing our monthly reading for you. I've already shuffled these cards very well. I'm just shuffling in front of you so that you can see that they are mixed up. And they're mixed up very well. So let's get started. Let's find out what Scorpios can expect coming up in your lives. Please, universe, give us the cards we need for Scorpios. Give us the cards we need for Scorpios. Okay, let's start with what we got. This is a two-part reading, by the way. I'm doing the readings the same way as I used to do them, and I'm still doing private readings. I've never stopped doing the private readings. It's got to be too much to do readings a week on top of the private readings with the way I was feeling. So these cards go down in the same order that they came out of the deck. The overall energy of these cards is a center card in the first part of the reading, which is the Justice card. So that Justice card is a good card to have in the center of your reading. And I have a couple cards that are going to go towards the second part of the reading. So let me move these up just a little bit here. Okay, so the Justice card. Overall energy of this reading. This is a card for Libra, by the way, so Libra might be strong in somebody's chart around this reading. Now, the energy of these cards are more important than the zodiac signs. The zodiac signs can just be helpful at times in a reading. It helps sometimes to know who I'm talking about for you, okay? So with this Justice card, you've got your sword up in self-defense for justice, all right? And you got your scales here. Those scales, you're trying to stay balanced. So it's like you've been through something, you put your sword up and says that's not going to happen again because it threw you off balance, and you're getting yourself back on track, and those scales are balanced. They're balanced. So you want to keep it that way. In your highest energy, your main card, okay, is the Chariot. The card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's too around this reading. But this is all about moving forward. So you're moving forward with your sword up and your scales balanced. So this is what we're talking about in this reading. You're moving forward. I have the Two of Swords next to the Chariot, right above the Justice card. So the Two of Swords tells me that, see the blindfold? That there was something you weren't seeing before that you now see. Now you're able to get balanced. Now you know what you need to protect yourself from and what you want to move forward from. So your swords are up now in self-protection. Your arms are across your heart for self-protection. And so you're now seeing what it was you were not seeing. So now you have the power to move forward. It became a very heavy burden, whatever this was that was happening with you, okay? So that's a Ten of Wands. You can't get any heavier than that. But what's really nice about the Ten of Wands is you're going to start dropping them. And you can drop them all at once, or you can drop them one by one. Either way, this is helping you to move forward. You've reached the end of whatever you were going through. Whatever you are realizing that helped you to put your sword up in self-protection and is giving you the ability to move forward. I have the Ace of Swords right under the Chariot and moving forward. That sword is really important in your reading. You're very self-protectant now. It's like you're clear. You're so clear-minded on what you are doing and what you want and what you don't want. The Ace of Swords is a very powerful card. It's really helping you to move forward. And as you see, it's right next to the overall energy of the Justice card, which has a sword up and also has the crown. Very important in your reading. You're taking a stance for yourself. You're doing what you need to do for you. I have the Five of Pentacles right next to the Justice card and right below the Ten of Wands. I feel like you were feeling like abandoned or disregarded, left alone when you shouldn't have been. You kind of went through a period of, you even have hermitized or something yourself. There might have been an illness with this card also that you had to get past. People can cause illnesses, or, viruses or bacterial, whatever, can cause illnesses. But I feel like you're getting past, well, I know you're getting past it if this is your reading, because I have the Ten of Swords right above it. I mean, the Ten of Wands right above it. So this burden is leaving. It's leaving. I have the 9. Here you are in the burden. Okay? This is being in it before you get to the Ten of Wands, the 9 of Wands. It's right below the Ace of Swords. Because, now sometimes we have to go through things in order to change our own lives, in order to move forward, which you are doing. And so I think that's what it's saying here, is that you probably would not have put your sword up the way that you are now unless you were in this position of the 9 of Wands. So that's very heavy. That is a heavy weight that you were carrying while you're letting it go now. I have the Hermit right next to the 9 of Wands and right below the Justice card. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But this is a very spiritual card, the Hermit. This is a hermit shining a lantern on your path forward. And it's just as I said, is that 9 of Wands is what, if that 9 of Wands had not been in that position of that heaviness, right in the middle of it, you may not have put your sword up. You may not have got your scales balanced. But it was like that push to get you to move forward. So, it was very important that 9 of Wands was part of your path forward, which you are now getting on or are on. Okay? So, next to the Hermit, I have the Knight of Swords. Right below the 5 of Pentacles, that card of being abandoned, left out in the cold, in illness, or whatever it was that you had to conquer. And you have and are conquering and moving forward from. So, very actionable card, that Knight of Swords. The most actionable. So you're taking action. Your sword's up. Swords are real important here. You're taking action. You are following your path forward. Because now you see your path forward. So now you know how to go, which way to go, how to do it. I'm taking out your second part of your reading. Hey, here we go. I think I got the right amount of cards. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. For most of you now, it doesn't really feel like illness. It feels more like abandonment or disregardment or loneliness in a way. In your highest energy line here, I have the 3 of Wands. Right next to putting down that burden. Letting this burden fall away. Okay? There's 3 ships out here. And you probably can't see them because they're very small. But you're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're looking out over the world, and now you're wanting your ship to come in. It's like, where is the ship? It's out there somewhere. And when this card shows up, that tells me it is out there somewhere. It's on your highest energy line. And it's almost as if you have to put this burden down to allow that ship to come in. So Scorpios, I have the King of Wands right next to the 3 of Wands. King of Wands, very powerful. This is your energy. This can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And you are just waiting. You're watching. You're waiting for your ship to come in now. Okay? So things are progressing. I don't know what part of the reading that you're in, if this is your reading, but I feel like you're in the first part. And I feel like you need to know that you're doing the right thing. Things are happening. Your ship is out there. And it's like this burden that you're letting go and you're moving forward had to happen for you to move forward in the right direction. or even to move forward at all. Okay? You're very self-protectant. Stay that way. I have the Five of Swords here next to the King of Wands. Yeah. Um, there's somebody that you're leaving behind that was not serving you, okay? And that person, there might be two, because if you look at this card, there's two people that you're turning your back on. You're picking up all those swords of truth and clarity about the first person you see, and then there's another person back there. So that's either an energy that they had, that they carried with them that was unwanted, or a person. So you're letting them go because now you know the truth. When you know the truth, it's much easier to know what to do. I have the Five of Cups under the Three of Wands and next to the Five of Pentacles. So, the Five of Cups. You're very disappointed in love. This looks like a love situation. These are spilled cups of love that you're looking at, but you have two full cups right behind you. So this is the card of hope and love. Hope. There's still hope in love. It's right below the card of your ship still out there waiting to come in. That's where your hope and love is. So you're disappointed. You're disappointed on how somebody was leaving you feeling. I have the Two of Cups next to the Five of Cups and under the King of Wands. This can be a friends with benefits type energy. It is a soulmate energy. There are some feelings here, but it's not like the cups, you know. That's why I call it a lot of times a friends with benefits energy. So I feel like there was somebody in your life that was not fulfilling your life the way that they should. And I also feel like they had something or someone attached to them. It could be anybody. It could be their mother. It could be a third party. It could be an addiction. But whatever it is, there was something attached to them if this is your reading. And so by letting them go, you're letting it go. Okay? I also have the Seven of Wands next to the Two of Cups here, and also under the Five of Swords. So the Seven of Wands, wands can be, there's a lot of communication here. It feels like there's texting, emails, or phone calls trying to come in. I think that you either don't believe what they have to say. I think it's this person you're trying to let go, trying to come back into your life. And I think you're done with them. You've got your own wand up, and you're kind of blocking like, oh, I don't believe that. Nah, that's not going to happen. I already know, I already learned. And, or you could have just flat out blocked them where their messages can't get through. I have the Strength card, beautiful card to have here, right under the Five of Cups, right next to the Knight of Wands, taking charge of your life and moving forward. But the Strength card, this is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But see the infinity symbol right there? This is the symbol of intuition and knowing. So you're going to know what to do, and you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. And that is exactly what you're doing here to get your power back with that Justice card and to get yourself rebalanced in order to move forward. Your ship's out there. So with your ship being out there, it will be coming in when the timing is right. In this reading I have right here, I do not see the ship coming in just yet. Maybe next month, okay? It'll be coming in. Because for now, you are still working your way out of a situation. I have the Nine of Pentacles next to the Strength card, under the Two of Cups. So, you know, naturally, you are grounded. You are stable. You are secure. I think they threw your balance off, whoever this person or people were, or energies were. And that's what you're rebalancing yourself from, okay? So you're becoming yourself again, a strong, independent, grounded person. That takes a lot of strength and courage, you know, to become yourself again. You actually manifested all this to happen for you. I have the Magician right next to the Nine of Pentacles and under the Seven of Wands. So you are manifesting. You have all the tools to manifest just what it is that you want. And I know what you want, and it's out there It's still out there waiting to come in. So once you get done with your, and I don't, well, the Hermit's a healing card, but you have a lot of healing to do. You got to get on the right path. You got to move forward. You got to, there's changes that you're making to your life, and then your ship will come in. You're manifesting that. There's that symbol of intuition and knowing. You have everything it takes. Don't doubt yourself. You've got what it takes. So keep your mind, keep focused on what you want, and do not focus on what you don't want. Okay? And so that you can manifest just what it is you want to come in. Let's take an angel card on this one. I feel like taking an angel card. What kind of advice does Scorpio need here? There's got to be something. There it is. I know there's something in here for you. Get glasses. Oh, you got a spirit animal called Mystique. A horse. I'm going to read this to you. Keep charging ahead, the Chariot, okay? And don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. You're manifesting, I'm telling you. If this is your reading. So just keep trugging ahead, man. You are doing it. You are changing your own life. So Scorpios, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.